I'm in. What goods? What goods have you got? No, I'm not good enough for that. I don't have the technical skills for this. I need more technical knowledge. Maybe there's a technician with the Separatists. the Alps in Idan.
So I have heard. It seems you are willing to fight against Zakor.
You did well, Jax. The cleric's attack has been pushed back. We are preparing our counterattack.
Save your troops for the converters. We must secure the ELEX supply.
I will see that is done. Why do they do it, Jax? Can't they see these attacks are hopeless?
Emotions make animals of men. Don't try to understand them. I think the time is drawing near, Calyx. I think the hybrid will soon take us to the next level of evolution.
The hybrid sees all. The hybrid will be served. His is the future.
But then you and Calyx never were the squeamish sort.
Killing those few soldiers took brute force. We'll need a more strategic approach to deal with the forces in Zakor.
That is true. But you have shown a measure of the skills that will be required if you are to achieve your goals. What else do you have to report?
The changes in me are having other effects. I'm having visions.
What have you seen?
I'm not sure. I think they were visions from my past.
What have you learned from them?
Learned? Nothing. The visions have only given me more questions.
That may be so for now, but do not dismiss them. It may be that they have answers to offer you.
What is causing them?
I don't know for sure. There are many stories of Alps who have had visions as their bodies fought against ELEX withdrawal. They say that it was something similar that gave the hybrid his first visions, but who knows? All there is around the hybrid are stories, few facts. But perhaps these visions will help you to learn who you really are, now that Zakor has lost its power over you.
Perhaps.
That is good progress. But there are still some things to take care of. Come back when you have more to report.
How do you justify?
We don't celebrate these deaths. They are sacrifices to a... You know the Alps and Zakor aren't free. They are blinded by the words of the Alexitor. We separatists, we will bring all... The Alps are about more than to achieve the next step in evolution.
I am no longer an Alb.
Your roots will always be a part of you. You cannot escape your past.
The highest goal of the directive is to deliver all ELEX to Zakor.
That is what they say. But what do they use that ELEX for? What were we working to achieve? You know better than I what ELEX can do and what... With their synthetic implants and all the ELEX they have taken, the Albs will be free to evolve again once the Alexitor...
Weakening the Albs means that the free people will come to power.
We have our agents and scouts all over Magalan. As soon as one of the other factions could endanger our purpose, we shall...
You've planned this.
Our numbers are growing, and we have become very effective in the way we operate. In your time as commander, you proved that effective action could be taken without needing large numbers of troops. That was important to you.
How are you planning to weaken the Alps?
Our first step must be to shut down the converters.
Yes.
And it must be us who does it. We must lead the process that stops the Alexiters. You should be a part of this, Jax.
The converters?
This is the control code that will stop the ELEX extraction program. It will stop a converter from operating. But the code has to be uploaded directly into the central computer of each converter. We will start with this one here, in southern Abessa.
How do I get
You will need to access the converter's control center. That is always located in the upper...
What can you tell me about the defenses there?
Many of the units stationed there have been rotated out in the last few. Our intel is reporting that they have been replaced by combat mechs.
The area here is rather worrisome. I will wait here. I am here. You can go on.
The converter and...
That is a blow struck against the hybrid. Whatever he needs the ELEX for, you just cut off. I would expect Zakor is already... We will prepare for the Ice Palace's attack.
What about the other...
They are your business. You know how to deactivate them, and that each one shut down will weaken Zakor. We will prepare to hold their forces when they return. I would say that ending the flow of ELEX into Zakor would be strategically... That is good progress.
Look after your DNA. Stay safe when you station. Stay away from ELEX. This is me, Silver, broadcasting from the orbit, giving a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
Shit. I was sleeping.
I lasted.
What? I've never met anyone else who got out of one of those alive. I thought I was the only one.
Shit. I was
got your-
sleeping.
Now, there's someone who understands profit. Screw those abs, huh? Here, I owe you that.
What else could...
It's a dusty place that wants to kill you. Get yourself east of here to the fort. That's the place for you.
As you wish. I will wait here. Initiating combat. Look out! That went well again. You will not get away with that. I'm attacking! I would have liked to see the old world as it was before the comet.
Hey, man, not a minute too early. The guys up there have already... If we're unlucky, they will have reported.
You mean you will have bounty hunters after you?
Ah, come on, don't fool around. Those guys don't take prisoners.
What are you planning now?
There is a guy called Wyatt I need to find. That ass bag is the one distributing the contracts on me up there in the... I want to find out who paid him. I want you there with me in the background.
I have a better idea. I speak with Wyatt, and you stay in the back.
All right,
Now,
let's not fight. I can feel a target on my back even now. If those guys recognize me, we may have trouble, so be careful. Come on.
Welcome, brave Though you have walked far, and that'll be 200.
I assume that payment covers both of us?
It did. Now it doesn't.
Then I suggest we find another way in.
Wait. Oh,
here.
200 shards to enter.
Along here.
The Fort of Tavar. I've heard a lot about it. I'm intrigued to see what we find inside.
Will you just leave? That's it, get the hell out of here.
Don't do that again.
Come on. That shitbag. Wyatt is over there.
Then I will talk to him.
Okay, but be careful.
Fuck off. Well, just fuck off, will you?
Yeah? What
What do you know about a contract?
Who did you say?
Ray, from Tavar.
Ah, that... Are you here to collect or just get information?
Just...
That is charming. And is there a part...
They say you are distributing...
Hey! You don't look like you're joking around, huh? But...
How...
Just one more.
Give it to...
You know me giving you this is useless. The other
You want me to hurt you, and then you give me the contract?
All right. Take...
Tell us who...
Oh, enough. They've been going faster than the offer...
Who told...
You mean I should tell you the name of a person who takes out... Can you see why I might...
What would happen?
Hey, man, don't fool around, okay?
The contract outlines how the kill... But I can't go suggesting you murder someone here in the fort. Not officially. That could cause me business problems. Well, and now we'll get out of here if that's okay.
A contract. Not wanted alive, wanted dead. It's for an outlaw by the name of Ray. Are you still...
What? Yeah, honestly.
The contract taken out on you says to contact W for payment.
W? No. If Wyatt got the job to put this hit out there, Wyatt and I were on the same crew at one time. We were part of Jackson's gang. They were bad times, and the earning... In the end, I left the group just before they... Wyatt must still be in contact with them.
If you knew all of this before, then why did you drag me here?
I didn't know for sure, and coming here to find out might have got me killed over the wrong idea. Listen, I know I owe you, and I know I will only survive this with salt, so I am going to stick with you until my debt over the armor is paid off, okay? I'll help you. I'll fight alongside. In return, you help me find Jackson's old boys and collect all...
You stole my armor and left me for dead. You already owe...
I know, and I will pay you double what they're worth in return, as well as helping you. What do you say?
I get...
Wow, that even sounds like... It seems my brother was right. You really are normal people behind... Okay then, tell me where I should go.
I have a camp.
Yeah, I already know where you stole your things.
You were watching me?
Hey, I sort of gathered you might be...
I know I'll regret this. You...
Yeah, Tom.
Is he as...
No.
Tell...
Okay, I lost track of the guys from Jackson's gang. I think they were looking for another crew. Out of them all, Mason... What I do know, tell me when you're... and we can go...
It's good to see.
What goods?
But of course...
Be safe out.
What good?
Yeah, sure.
Well, another desert fly landing here thinking you're just lucky you aren't a berserker. I hate those four. They're almost as much trouble as the...
I don't want any...
I hope so. Not like those other factions. They think everything... Berserker, Claire. They're both trying to squeeze us out of town. They want to take us out. One needs men.
Who wants...
The clerics are short of new recruits. Didn't you? But they can forget getting them from here. They're not getting a single man. I am William. I'm the Duke is in charge around here. And I'm gonna make sure we...
Who's the Duke?
You're new here. The Duke runs this place and all of Tavar, which makes you a lot. That makes the rules here. And the Duke is my cousin, which means...
So you...
Logan, that means you... The Duke... It get...
Got it.
Only an idiot thinks they have This is about stopping all the...
What do you mean?
I need someone who isn't on the radar. Some of them are pissed about... I need someone to deal...
Who are...
There's Big Jim. He's in... Chloe, she manages the... Then there's Matt. He calls himself the Scrap Bear. And there's Blake. He takes care of things. They've all earned their place. All...
Tell me about...
Chloe owns her cut of the takings. She knows she's lucky to have the position. So I need an outsider. And I need someone who isn't... Ask her for the shard. If you can't
What is the
Mad Bob. He oversees the scrap deliveries to the Only now they're... The desert.
Speak to him and find...
I'm afraid he isn't done. But if...
Tell...
And make...
I will look...
That's what I wanted. I run Get... Well, let me... Then you will start as a... If you want to become an enforcer, you will have to earn that privilege. But to each... They're come...
What if I want...
We don't take people from... But yeah, getting... So... You'll find it. None of the other...
Or the
Prophet. Not the Albs, they're separatists. Not the clerics or the berserkers.
Do you want to know what I found in the trash in those ruins?
I don't know, do I?
Here, take a look. What do you think's written on there?
That didn't work. That didn't work. too easy.
This bar should prove an interesting place for observing locals.
Hey, yes, you. I'm looking for someone. Chad. Have you seen that whiny little shit?
Why?
What do you want with him?
What's what are you doing? Got to do with you. Just tell me if you've seen him.
Fuck off. No one around here's scared of you. And I'm under the Duke's protection.
Oh, that's funny, because you seem scared now. And looking round, I can't see the Duke anywhere. So, tell me where Chad is.
You keep stealing, you'll be in so much trouble.
Or I'll nail you to this wall by your tiny little bulb.
That could be a pretty stupid move.
All right, he was here.
What do you think you're doing?
Then he went off somewhere.
Somewhere? Where?